So this isn't normally a movie I would cover because I mostly do horror movies because that's my favorite genre. But I like this movie so much that I just had to talk about it, even if this is probably going to be a short review. But Tetris, and I remember when this was announced, everyone's like, "What the fudge? Like, how are we going to make a movie based on Tetris?" And it's not about the game itself per se, but it's about the inventor and one man's journey to basically try to acquire the copyright to sell Tetris on handheld devices, aka the Game Boy, and home console, the NES, for Nintendo. And this is really good. And I'm a sucker for spy movies. Like, I love James Bond, Man from U.N.C.L.E., all that stuff. I like spy stuff. And this, shockingly, is like a corporate espionage film, and it's more of a thriller than anything. It's very weird. So what is this movie even about? Like I said earlier, it's about the inventor teaming up with a businessman who wants to secure the copyrights to sell Tetris to the whole world. And basically there is some corporate finagling going on, and espionage and backstabbing and lying and crooked deals, and he basically has to figure out what's actually going on with this copyright, and he essentially sneaks into Russia to figure it out, which this takes place during the Cold War and all, so you know that's a massive no-no, and he puts himself at risk, his family at risk, Tetris itself at risk, just to secure this copyright, because he fully believes that Tetris is going to be this massive game. And if you're watching this, you clearly know Tetris is one of, if not the best-selling game of all time, and everyone has played it. So, why do I like this so much? Like I said, I like spy espionage shit, and this is chock full of it. I think the story is well told. Forewarned, this film is mostly talking. There's like one action set piece, and that's about it. It's very much a speaking man's movie. There's a lot of talking, there's a lot of negotiating, but I'm usually not into those type of films. Like, I need something going on, but this was very well written, very well acted by Taron Egerton. He is a fantastic performance in this. And one thing I really liked is that throughout the film, for their transitions, they use like 8-bit graphics of what's going on, and they use like the Tetris blocks itself to like portray something. And I thought that was very unique, very cool, and it just bummed me out because in the back of my mind, I'm like, this is what Pixels could have been, but instead we got that Adam Sandler weird mess of a movie that I kind of like, but I kind of don't like, at the same time. But that's a topic for another day, because I'm not here to talk about Pixels. I'm here to talk about Tetris. So yeah, it's on Apple TV Plus. It's extremely well made, well written, very well acted. The pacing's a little bit rough, like the first hour when it's like getting into why Tetris is going to be so big and how it's going to change the world. It's a little bit slow, but like the second half, it ramps it up. It's a lot more intense. There's a lot more characterizations. It's really good, really well made. Check it out. Like I said, it's on Apple TV Plus. Watch it, support it. I like spy shit, and this has a hint of spy stuff, but more corporate espionage. Fantastic movie. Go watch it. Like always, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.